everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. I don't know if this is right. Hold on. Whoa, I got a major close-up going on. We're going to fix it.
We can't see your hat.
I know, I got to get... I'm moving. Ooh, can you see my hat now? Oh, boo. I sit too high. Hold on, time out.
You can see it better.
No, I can't go down. There we go. I'm going down. Okay. Welcome to our...
Fourth? We just looked at each other like, how many times have we done this? Counting
it's
fingers
just
and
that
toes.
magical that we don't even know.
I know.
I can't handle it. Do you guys love our hats? Amanda brought in hats for everybody.
Yay!
Yay! I love these hats. I brought in coffee today because, as you can hear, my voice sounds like a sexy.
You sound
Janis
scratchy.
Joplin. I like to go sexy.
Yeah.
not scratchy. Actually, on the radio this morning, I had a bunch of listeners call in with different remedies to fix it. Because
did you try any?
Yeah, actually, I tried. It's really basic tea with honey.
Oh yeah.
But I'm not a honey person, so it was like miserable torture.
On top choke it down.
Yeah, on top of the sore throat, I get to have miserable torture and have honey. But actually, I sound a lot better than I did this morning. So
nice.
Positive and negatives coming out of the whole thing.
You do sound sexy. I like it.
Oh, see, she called me sexy. Gosh. All right, guys, so happy Halloween. I saw that you went out over the weekend.
I did.
You dressed up
as
your...
fun. I had too much fun this weekend, actually.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Do we have stories? Please tell.
I
have to live vicariously through you because I have no life.
Nothing too bad. I ended up, I can never pronounce it right. It's that South Korean guy who has that song out.
Gangnam Style something?
Style, yeah.
Gundam Style.
And, yeah.
Like Condom Style.
It does. But I'm pretty sure that's not what he's saying.
I'm pretty sure it's not right. Yeah.
So, anyways, that's...
Anywho.
There may or may not be a video on Facebook of me dancing to that.
Do you know the dance?
Kind of.
Oh my gosh. If I put it up, would you do it?
No. I might need a shot before.
We just have to go online to find it then.
Yeah.
Yes. Hold on, let's see here. Any other good stories? How did Jared love his
mask?
His mask. Was he miserable in it? Because I feel like
it was really hot. Like he would take it off and he was like dripping in sweat. Oh, yeah. So he didn't wear it most of the night. But you know what?
People got the gist though, right?
Yeah. I wish I had thought of this before. But I saw on Facebook the day after someone else had dressed up like the big bad wolf and they had a nightgown on. And I'm like, why didn't I think of that?
Grandma's nightgown.
I know. But, well, then come to find out, Jared goes, yeah, I saw that. I didn't like that costume.
Well, dodged a bullet.
Yeah.
We're okay.
So, yeah, it was a lot of
Good.
I enjoyed myself. Did you do anything over the weekend?
Silly girl.
Yeah.
Tricks are for kids. I worked.
Yeah.
I worked both days. So I was like, I was like this close to dressing up and going out to the bar. And I'm like,
no, yeah.
Sleep is better.
Yeah.
Especially like I was developing this whole thing with my throat and it was good times. Add alcohol to that, it probably just
probably would have been terrible.
I'd been like, woo! Yeah. And then not have any voice on Monday at all.
You have to be signing right now.
Be like, can you see me now? I am speaking. No, I can't even sign language. So
no, we didn't.
Epic fail.
We didn't go to the bar. We just went to a friend's house. Who was having a party, which was really fun.
I think it better. Friend's house is more cheaper. Yes, because then you buy your own and you're not being charged $6 for a little
drink,
shot like this big.
Yeah,
and also it's more intimate. I like the intimacy of having like a friend party.
Yeah, and it's people you know, so you're not like crowded at the bar. Like you have to like fight your way through the crowds. Get the bartender's attention. You know everyone there. Presumably, you like everyone there.
Oh my gosh, you added that. Presumably, not hinting towards anything. Out of control.
all in all, it was a good night.
Oh, on the way here, did you see any Halloween kidders?
I did. I saw a lot.
Did?
I saw this one little girl who had little pink fairy wings on. She had like pink makeup. It was so cute. Yeah.
Love little kids in Halloween.
Yeah.
I was working the Monster Maze on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Friday night? Friday morning? No, Saturday morning. Saturday morning. And at the Auburn Mall, they have like this annual thing where the kids get to go around to all the stores and all the stores participate and give out candy. the number one costume for little kids is like the Avengers, between Superman and all of them. I saw
that totally makes sense.
Avengers.
It was such a big movie this summer.
It was, and kids love that kind of stuff. Anyway,
yeah.
And then I also saw like a bunch of little fairies, and I saw a lot of unique costumes. I mean, there was a kid dressed up as bacon, and his brother was eggs.
Oh my god.
And
That's
it was
so
homemade
cute.
Bacon. It was the cutest thing. I'm like, you're my favorite food. I love you.
No, that's what I'm thinking of going next year. Like something very unsexy, something very
very unsexy.
Very unsexy. I'm thinking like hamburger and hot dog, like way more comfortable. I'm like not even kidding.
I love it. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh my goodness. I saw the cutest little girl on the way here though. She was in a Batman costume, and it was like one of those legit Batman costumes. It had like the plastic face mask, and she's looking all cute. I'm a little nervous for some of the kids because of the rain and like everything with the hurricane.
So cold
and icky. Ugh.
Oh, I remember it snowing some years, like being really little.
And our big old puff.
Yeah,
you have to your puffy shirt.
Yeah,
I'm coming to get candy.
Yeah,
and you had to make your costume around the weather.
Yeah, you had to like shove yourself in there like a little sausage.
Epic fail.
Yeah,
it was terrible. Ugh,
I know.
Okay, so you had something that you want to talk about because it's something that you have personal experience with?
Well, honestly, I saw something on Facebook, yesterday, actually.
Yeah.
So I just want to talk about Facebook in particular, but really any sort of social media etiquette. What observations I've made, and I'm sure you can add some, of things that you've seen, or maybe even done yourself, that maybe you shouldn't put out there.
I agree.
But anyways, I saw a pretty bad argument, basically, and it was a super long thread. It was like 32 lines long or whatever, and it was just insane. Like, I couldn't believe the hatred and ignorance that was just spewing out of this one person in particular. And I'm like, what are they
this is not meant for public.
Yeah. I'm like, what is... And so I started thinking about this. I'm like, if these two people were face-to-face, this person most likely would not say these things.
Definitely not.
I feel like...
People grow balls when they use Facebook.
Or, they lose...
Facebook balls.
Yeah. Which are, fake ones. Because, you're sitting behind a
computer.
Screen. What is that person going to do? All you have to do is, shut it off and, your words still have an effect. So it got me thinking, how I guess basically all etiquette sort of flies out the door with social media. And I don't know. So I guess some do's or don'ts. I don't know. I would say don't put every single passing thought that's going through your mind.
Well, it's not even, I don't even think it's just that. I think that it's common decency. It's common knowledge that employers can look.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many different
of what you think.
Facets to it.
And then it's incriminating as well because have you heard about? There's two big stories that were released in the last 2.5-3 weeks.
Okay,
2 schools. One had 30, another had another 20. A mother got arrested because kids were posting up pictures of them drinking on Instagram.
Yeah.
That's incriminating. And if
exactly.
someone turns that in to a school official, they're obligated to turn that in.
Were they high schoolers?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Underage and drinking.
Oh, boy.
And athletes at that as well.
Oh, boy.
So it's a huge, huge no-no.
Yeah.
Not that anybody that's not an athlete, it doesn't mean you're allowed to drink if you're underage. I'm just saying,
it just has that extra added, you could be basically benched or,
they were suspended from multiple games, and a lot of the games, they go into next year that they're suspended for because there wasn't enough games left this year.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah.
See, and these kids, that's something I find too. I'm stumbling over my words here. Like, I'm trying to collect the thought. I know what I want to say, but it's not coming out. I think college students are I'll admit, I did it,
Yep.
Drank a little bit underage. It happens.
When you're 19, 20.
You're a freshman, sophomore, junior even. Because you don't usually turn 21 until you're a junior in college.
Yeah.
So, you're surrounded by it. And, you put pictures of yourself up on Facebook, getting trashed. And first of all, it's not attractive. It's just not.
It's not.
You look like a hot mess. You do. And it's just, I don't know. It's not attractive. Second of all, when you graduate, you are going to be deleting frantically because, future employers do really look into that stuff. So like I said, I'm guilty of it. I did it when I was in college. I know lots of people do it now, but you just need to kind of be a little smarter about it and realize I'm going to have to, you take these down later on the road.
Consequences.
Exactly.
For your actions. And
yeah.
I don't know,
and it's permanent.
It's
practically.
Once it's on the web, you're done.
Yeah.
It's over. I'm sorry. You can't. Honestly, I don't believe that you can permanently take anything down.
No, I'm convinced Facebook keeps everything
locked away and hidden. Now,
on there.
You know what's funny, though, is I've just made a highlight reel for my girls' soccer team.
Okay.
And they do this thing where, how hungry are you? Starving. And you've ever seen the movie Bolt?
I think I saw that, yeah.
Well, I posted it up on my Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
And I cut it together and posted it up on my Facebook as like a, get the girls going and, like a uplifter thing kind of thing going on. And then I tried to make a highlight reel that I tried to post it up last night for the girls so they can have it so I didn't have to burn a bunch of CDs.
Yeah.
I have to burn a bunch of CDs because I got a message from Facebook saying, oh, there's copyright infringement laws enact here. Yeah. But I'm like, I'm not trying to sell it. I'm not trying to do anything like that. I just want my girls.
Mass produce it or anything.
Yeah. I just want my girls, like, it's part of what they had for their season. But it won't let me post it on Facebook. It says there's copyright stuff. So I have to burn 15 CDs so that they can have their highlight reel.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the expression I got out of them, though, by the way, was incredible. It was so rewarding for them to respond the way they did in terms of, like, there was pictures. They did this thing. They came to my apartment for team bonding, and they found my Xbox.
Oh, boy.
And I had the dance game. They found it. We got that on video.
Nice.
And I put that in there, and there's like a few moments that, personal team moments that we were like, that we developed through the year. And it was just something that they can have forever. And nothing bad, nothing horrible. But I'm just sad that Facebook wouldn't let me post it. But yet they let these kids post all these I mean, awful pictures.
And honestly, we didn't really have to deal with that
when we were in high school.
To this extent.
Just coming out.
I would just say, I remember in high school, I want to say like a junior, senior even.
MySpace,
yeah, was really just starting to become like kind of popular. Like not even popular. Like a lot of people didn't even have it then. I want to say we didn't even have it widespread until like the end of senior year. And that's when, too, in order to be on Facebook, I'm going to do myself, you had to have a college email. Yeah.
Kids would phony them up.
Yeah. And I remember...
We're demons.
We were in college, and that's when they changed it so that anyone could send. We're like, no. I remember being so angry about it, but it was actually...
Yeah, so was I.
I was like,
I had to wait until I got to college to be able to do this, and you took it away.
Exactly. So we... never had. Well, if we had a cell phone too, it was like a dumb phone. It wasn't a smartphone. I don't know what to call it. It was just like a regular phone. You couldn't really access the internet from it.
Yep.
You wouldn't tweet from it or anything like that. And so teenagers, they're going to make stupid decisions regardless.
Because they're meant to make mistakes.
Yeah.
But the difference was between you and I and them.
Yeah, it's not
documented
exactly
as well as it is now.
It's not permanently on the internet somewhere.
And that could really ruin a kid.
It can.
Like when they're 14 and 15, how are they expected? I mean, granted, in the perfect world, they'll think of their future and 10, 15
but
years
they're
down the
not
road.
thinking
But they're
10 years.
not.
No.
Like, that's the beauty of a teenager is they live in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And they make mistakes.
And there can actually be very serious consequences, too. I don't know how much of this has to do with, like, social media, but more like with the texting.
With bullying.
Bullying, but what I was actually thinking of is more the sexting.
Oh.
Yeah, like we're getting real serious now.
I saw an LMN video, a movie about that.
Yeah,
a
where
girl killed herself.
It can actually, with the bullying especially, but that can be considered child pornography.
Oh, true.
You can get, like, kids, think before you act because, you're sexting these photos to, your boyfriend or a boy you like or whoever, I don't know. And, that's actually highly illegal for you to do that if you're under a certain age. And a lot of these laws are, like, trying to catch up with it, and deal with this. And it has very serious consequences to it.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, at the least, it could lead to embarrassment.
And kids I don't think they realize the impact it has.
No.
Now, I mean, they're getting more and more strict on the kids about it, especially in high schools, because a lot of the kids, when I was substituting around, there was kids getting in trouble for things that they posted on Facebook. Now, before it was you could get only in trouble if you posted it while you were in school. Mm-hmm. Now, if there's bullying, you can get in trouble no matter when you post it.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent about.
Yeah.
An invasion of privacy, yes, to an extent. Mm-hmm. When it's coming to harm another person, I'm all for it. Yeah. Like, if you're going to say something permanently on a Facebook page, and you deserve to get in trouble for it. Yeah. Personally. Yeah. If you're going to go attacking somebody on Facebook. Yeah. I don't know. Well, that's just how I feel.
I feel like I'm getting a little off track here. So I guess.
Oh, yeah. Now that we're off our soapbox.
Exactly. So really, if I could come up with some rules or even just like guidelines, I think a really good one is don't post anything you wouldn't want your grandma to see.
Or your children.
Think about it that way.
Yeah.
If you are putting something on your page or whatever on your blog and you're thinking, I don't know if this is a good idea, or, think about, or your boss. Think about, how would my boss react to this? How would my grandma? How would my parents? Is always a good rule of thumb.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not one to really shy away from controversy. I think a little healthy debate, is
I agree.
Good, is fun.
I agree.
But, like, don't be an a-hole.
Yeah, don't be an a-hole.
Don't be an a-hole. Another guideline, I guess this is more of a pet peeve of mine, is when people treat Facebook like Twitter, and they
update. Oh,
constantly.
So sad right now. Oh, I just ate pickles.
Yeah.
This is my day.
Yeah.
Okay, I woke up, turned my alarm off, shaked my head, walked to the bathroom, went pee. Then I brushed my teeth, washed my face. Okay.
Like, Tiffany's being silly, but you all know there's people
I'm taking
who
it to
that.
the next level, but yes.
And it's like, I'm going to be very blunt and say nobody cares. I'm just going to say.
Don't care about you.
I'm going to say nobody cares. If you're going to post, like, a status, make it interesting.
Yes.
Make it, make it worthwhile for that person to read instead of it just being social media, like, vomit almost.
All right, let's see here. We're going to do a test.
All right.
I'm looking. What is my last post on Facebook?
Ooh, I should look at mine, too.
Okay.
Mine was the picture,
Happy Halloween. A little generic, but okay, we'll look for the one before that.
Though.
All right. I said, I can handle the wind, rain, and down power lines, but the invasion of bees in my office is unacceptable, taking it too far. Ugh. A Dane Cook reference comes to mind, not clean or arable. F bees.
See, I thought that was pretty funny, actually.
Because the bees, there was like 12 bees in my office the other day because they were trying to get away from the the storm and everything. So they're trying to. I don't know if they got. Oh my word! I just looked at your Facebook page. Your puppy has my hat on. Oh my
it's true.
Hold on, ready? Hold on. I'm
about to say, I don't know if you can bring it up.
Can you see it?
Hang on.
There it is.
It's like, there we go. That's my Facebook. That's my dog, everyone. And she has the same little hat on that Tiffany does.
That's so cute.
She looks miserable in that picture.
Oh, she looks so happy.
Get me out of this.
It's my hat on she's got right now. I think she looks adorable. You go, puppy. Ow, and I see your mom in the background.
She's laughing her head off at me.
Because of the dog?
Yeah. Oh, man. Okay.
Okay. So, anyway, speaking of things that people say, do you have any more guidelines?
What'd I say? Oh, but don't post anything, that your grandma wouldn't want to see.
Mm-hmm.
No status vomit or diarrhea, whatever.
Word vomit.
Word vomit, yeah. Nobody wants to read that.
Nobody cares.
Yeah. No bullying behavior. That's just
bullying
so cowardly.
I don't, in person or... If you don't have, if you have something nice to say, don't say it at all.
Yeah.
Just walk away. Why engage?
Exactly. And that is a very good point. If someone is pushing your buttons, all they want is a reaction out of you. As hard as it might
feed them.
Exactly. As hard as it might be to not do anything, it's the better choice in the end to just simply shut your laptop or turn your computer off and walk away. Because by reacting to them, you're only engaging them more.
Yep. And
making,
and you're just
feeding
the
into
fire,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't feel better after it.
No, you feel worse.
Yeah.
If I ever said anything, I have a sarcastic undertone.
Mm-hmm.
And if I feel guilty if I say something in a sarcastic way and not realize it because it just comes out like word vomit. And not meaning it in a mean way or anything like that. I'm like, oh, crap, did I just hurt somebody's feelings by saying that? And usually I don't go that far.
Mm-hmm.
I don't tend to hurt anybody's feelings. But there are moments where I second-guess myself. I'm like, oh.
And that's another thing, too. You never know what you say or you type can be, interpreted
differently
elsewhere.
Yeah.
Because they don't know, they don't know the context and the tone that you said it in.
Yep.
Yeah. I can't think of anything else right now.
Okay.
Do you have anything to add?
Well, I'm going on stuff people say.
Mm-hmm.
Girls be crazy. Women be crazy. We know it. And I actually I have two videos that we're gonna show here because we showed the one that first week about stuff Italian women say. We're gonna turn that out for us for a second. Stuff, not stuff, but stuff women say. And now we have stuff girls say. We have two of them. And I think it speaks appropriately on how we are. Men know us better than I thought.
I love my friends.
I like it. I don't love it.
I love this wrapping paper.
I love her.
I don't know how she does it. What do you say?
Why didn't you tell me?
Oh, I have seen this before.
Have you?
Come visit
Yeah.
me at work today.
Keep thinking today's Tuesday.
Keep thinking today's Tuesday. Is today Tuesday?
I say that all the time. Not just Tuesday, but
Yeah, so do I.
Can you imagine?
Can I help you?
Excuse me?
Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me?
I don't do that.
Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
I do that.
Kidding me right now? Are you even listening to me? I'm sorry, do I know you? Who's that? Who's calling me?
What?
What's your dog's name? What is it?
Oh my god, I'm so guilty.
It's in here.
What are you guys doing later?
I thought you laughed. I feel so short around you guys.
I say that. Oh.
oh my gosh.
A little bit, right?
Yeah,
A little bit?
I
Okay.
think they were pretty spot on with some of those.
Okay, now we're going to take it a step farther because, quite honestly, women have a certain time when they just morph into somebody completely different. And it's acceptable.
And they visit Crazy Town.
And they visit Crazy Town. I usually call it, my body is angry at me right now. That's what I say.
Oh, I like that.
That's what else. That's what,
You place the blame off yourself and
Yeah.
put it on your body.
Exactly. I said my body is angry at me, and I just break down and cry, or
Yeah.
I just hate the world. I don't eat. I'm just miserable.
Mm-hmm.
And the worst part is the cramps. I get really bad cramps. But this is a take on how we are in that particular moment when our bodies are just so angry at us This is what we do.
Oh my god.
Does anybody have chocolate? Did you say somebody had chocolate? Chocolate?
Hey, I got you chocolate.
That is the wrong kind of chocolate. I just want to rip my uterus out.
I like that girl's comforter.
Yeah, right?
I have an awful stomachache.
You don't even know!
Ah, look how bad I'm bleeding.
You think that's a heavy flow? Does this thing go any higher? Babe, please just stop touching me. Like, I don't want to be touched. Just please respect it. God.
Respects it.
Can you turn up the heat? It's freezing in here. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so cold. I'm like shivering. Goosebumps everywhere. I'm not in a bad mood. I'm not ready. Stop laughing.
I think that's a bit extreme.
A little bit.
I just want affection. Please, just why don't you hold my hand ever? Please.
Oh my god. This is so true life.
No, they're all gone. What do you mean the cookies are all gone? You ate all of the freaking cookies? I had to. Babe, I'm not wearing makeup today. Do I look okay? Like, oh yeah. Why do you lie to me? Like crap.
Oh my gosh.
What are you lying?
Chocolate. Why doesn't it unwrap themselves? Class today? I can't even get up. You don't realize how much pain I'm in.
Oh, that's me.
I'm not freaking going to class.
That's
Now
me.
That's it.
In a heartbeat. Right
Yeah.
there.
Oh yeah.
So beautiful. Oh my god, so beautiful.
No fuck.
Young idol.
I think I tune to LMN on purpose when I'm angry at myself.
Oh, it hurts to cry. I want more chocolate. I really want him to DTR this week, you know? Like, I'm like in love with him. I feel like it should happen.
What's DTR?
I was just gonna say that. I'm like, DT. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna Urban Dictionary it.
That.
Oh man.
I'm really fat this week, but don't.
I feel bad this week. I'm guilty of that.
You guys are assholes. I just don't want anything to do with him. Nothing.
I'm so in love with him. I want nothing to do with him.
Who turned up the heat? It's friggin' a sauna in here. Can you turn it off, please? Like, I'm dying. So you're not coming over because it's your grandma's birthday? Does that mean that you're just breaking up? This is how you're breaking up with me? You're breaking up with me, aren't you? You're breaking up. You just don't care about me. That's what it is, isn't it?
I found out what DTR means, but
We're
I'll
just
say it at the
breaking
end.
up then. I guess it's over. It's done. It's over.
Okay.
Done. Is this too much SpongeBob?
No such thing.
Oh my word. We gotta get rid of that. Okay.
Okay. So according to Urban Dictionary, DTR means define the relationship.
Oh.
Oh, makes sense.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
I
I
got
guess
you.
it's that conversation when two people discuss their mutual understanding of a romantic relationship, casual
Oh my
dating,
God,
serious boyfriend,
there's too
etc.
many things going on in the
DTR.
world to know these new. Like it took me so long to figure out what SMH stood for. I'm so lame.
Wait, oh god, I've
Shaking my head.
what? I've
You've
never
never
heard,
seen
I've
that?
never
Oh
heard
my
that
God.
before.
I think
Oh,
it's because
I'm out of the loop.
That's exactly.
Wow.
I started when I started coaching soccer is when I learned about it. Because the high school kids have all these freaking short ways of saying stuff.
You know what that reminds me of, that commercial? It was like AT&T or something, where the girl's like, Jill, my BFF or whatever,
Yeah.
where she's texting the whole time. Those are pretty good.
Oh my god. Okay.
Defining the relationship.
That's tough. That's a tough area to talk about.
That, I feel you have to have that conversation, though.
How long did it take for you and your boyfriend to talk about, like, have that talk?
He actually brought it up before I did.
Ooh, good man.
Yeah.
Good
it was
man. You're a winner. I like you already.
I'm trying to think. I don't remember. I want to say, like, it was less than a month.
Less than a month?
Yeah.
And you guys, like, saw each other on the regular? Like, saw each other on the regular?
Yeah, we were, like, hanging out with each other every weekend and stuff. And it was kind of funny. It was really sweet, though, in the car. He's like, so, my mom asked if we were, like, exclusive. And
boy, brought the mom card.
Yeah, yeah. And he's like, yeah, obviously. And he's like, right? I'm like, yeah.
Let me think about it for me. I've only ever had one serious relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And the others, I was just, getting my footing on the ground, trying to figure out what I liked, what I didn't, figure out who would make me. And the person that asked me out, when we had been seeing each other for a couple of months, actually, I literally did not DTR for... Our first date was in May. Then we DTR'd the day after my birthday in November. So that's a long time.
Oh, that actually is quite... You know what? And that
was because of me, because I was like, oh, no.
No.
Keep it cash.
We're not going to DTR yet.
We're young.
Yeah. I find if you personally want a serious relationship... If that's what you're going after, then you need to have that conversation with him.
I feel like it's better to be upfront completely about everything.
Yeah.
It's better because no one's going to get hurt in a situation.
Don't assume anything.
Exactly.
Speaking from experience, don't assume anything. And I've seen friends make the same mistake where they just sort of fall into a relationship almost.
Yep.
And they don't DTR. I love this. I learned something new today.
We learned something new.
And
we're hip.
Yeah, and say they're dating this guy for 6 months, and they find out for, like, the first 2 months or something that they thought they were together, he was, seeing other people.
Yep.
And then, they're heartbroken, and it causes all this drama.
Yep.
And it's like, you know what, ladies? If you just have that conversation with him, you're either going to get together, you're either going to get together, or you're going to break up, and you're going to move on.
But at least you know.
Exactly. At least you know.
Exactly. Because there's nothing worse than not knowing. Because
that's
being
torture.
Women, we morph all of these things into our heads. Like, we create storylines. Like, he met this girl, and I know he kissed her, and he talked to her about this, and this, and this, and I bet you they're doing this. And we create all these, like, things in our head. And we're sick.
Or someone, like, says something on his Facebook wall, and you're like, oh, that biatch.
How dare she post on his wall? That's my man.
Or she's like, I don't know. Exactly. Like, you make up these stories.
In your head. Yeah. We're sick people. We are sick. Look what men do to us. It's all their fault. Just have the conversation.
I know. Just have the conversation.
Oh, my word.
Saves a lot of trouble down the road. And I think that applies whether you're in college or, like, out in the real world, like, working and, have a job and all the good stuff.
What's your take on dating those that are in your professional life?
First of all, you need to find out what your company policy is.
That's true.
That you should, really, because if they say no fraternizing, or did I say that right?
Yeah, fraternizing with the enemy. Men are the enemy.
Then you need to keep it on the, on the DL. But,
don't not date. Just keep it on the DL.
Just keep it on the DL. That might not be the best advice. Don't listen to me.
I'm glad we got Dr. Phil over here telling us the right thing to do.
Oh my God, guys. Don't use me as your only moral compass. That's all I'm going to say. But anyways, first of all, you should really find out if it's against your company policy and then decide how serious your relationship is.
Yeah, if it's worth it.
I would never, you should always date laterally, as in you shouldn't really date anyone above you or below you. Yeah, because that, you have to be really willing to put your own career or even their career at jeopardy if it goes bad. if you do want to date someone, I would almost suggest dating someone in a different department.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
You know.
I like that because
Yeah.
you're working in the same place, but you're still separated.
Yeah, because it just, I don't know. If it goes bad, you're going to have to get a new job.
It'll make your life miserable.
Yeah, and like it won't only make your own life miserable. You will make your coworkers so
miserable.
uncomfortable.
Yep.
And you just don't want to do that.
It's just
to
a bad
people
news
you
for
work
everybody.
with.
And that would just
Yeah.
end up getting you fired, too. If you're creating, like, a hostile work
Probably.
environment.
Yeah, I would imagine.
It would end up to being fired if you didn't.
Yeah.
Ugh. This
Yeah,
is no fun.
I'm
God.
a firm believer of you don't. How do I put this nicely?
Okay.
You don't poop where you eat. You know.
You don't poop where you eat. I like
I said that very eloquently, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
You
I
know.
like that. Mm-hmm.
You
Very
just don't do it.
ladylike.
Yeah.
I like the word poop, though.
Poop.
Makes me laugh every time. Whoops.
Oh no. Oh no, the lights.
You're no longer lit.
Oh no.
It's all good. Who cares? This is live blogging-ish. What do you call this?
Vlogging?
Vlogging. Video.
Video blogging?
Whatever.
Blogging?
We don't have to DTR it.
I don't know if that worked in this context.
I tried.
You did.
I tried. All I know is that dating is awkward.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't dated in 5 years.
Oh.
Hello.
Hi, guys.
How's it going?
Did you start yet?
Huh?
What?
Did you start your...
Yeah.
Yeah, we're live right now,
Yeah.
actually.
Awesome.
Yeah. You can come say hi if you
Yeah.
want. We like guests.
We'll come back.
Okay. Thank you.
Live vlogging.
Yeah.
What can I say?
So you were saying you haven't dated in 5 years?
5 years. And I don't know how to flirt.
You know,
I've thought about it. Like, it's hard.
it is hard. I don't know. I think it depends on the person you're trying to flirt with, too. They can make it easier on you, or they...
Yeah.
I mean, it has a
And
lot to
where's
do with
the-
chemistry.
Best place to meet somebody? Like, do you really want to go to a bar and meet somebody?
No,
Or do you
I don't
want
think
to
so.
do it in the workplace? Because, like, if I think about it, here's the places where I can meet people.
Yeah.
Work, which is a bunch of... I work with a lot of older men,
Mm-hmm.
all of which who are married, usually,
Mm-hmm.
except for one. And
So you don't really have any options there.
no options there. And there's women there. There's an option.
Yeah.
You know how I roll. No, I'm just kidding. Then I have my DJing, which is
Mhm.
in a bar.
Mm-hmm. Wait, where do you...
Canandaigua Pickering Pub. 7:30
I had
on
no
Thursdays.
idea.
I DJ there. Yep.
Oh.
It is
I knew you
so
DJ'd, but not there.
fun. Yeah, I love it. And then I fill in every once in a while every other places. Like, I was supposed to go to
Mhm.
Susie's in Auburn today, but we had this, so
Mhm.
I had to say no. And then I have this place,
Mm-hmm.
which is married men, and there's a pregnant woman who's about to give birth downstairs. And
Any second now.
then the last place is I'm a high school soccer coach. Can't do that.
You get
That
arrested
is
for
off
that.
limits. That is unacceptable. So, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know where to,
No, I know what
to
you
do.
mean. You...
And all my friends are, like, hubbied up. So you can't, like, I don't get to go out, really.
Yeah, you know, that I feel like that's a phenomena almost, where like one person gets a boyfriend and then everyone else has one like a month later.
Mhm.
It's like, what happened?
And then now, I'm all alone.
Oh, Tiffany. You know, I find a good way to meet new guys is maybe through friends.
Well, yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's a good way.
That is a good way. I meet a lot of people through my friends. Just, you know, like, but then if you date that friend of your
That
friends,
is true. And
and then something goes bad,
Yeah.
you're like, ooh, can't spend time with them much anymore, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or you're not going to be invited to as many
Yeah.
places if you hubby up the friends.
yeah. I'm trying to think where have
Right?
where have I met my past boyfriends? All right, let's see.
College.
Well, you know, you could always
College was a huge
College,
cover of mine, but I
oh,
don't have
yeah.
that anymore.
Yeah.
I'm talking like the 25 or older
Yeah.
woman. Where is she expected to meet men when you can't really
I
date
don't know.
in the workplace?
Do you guys have any ideas? Like anyone
Oh,
out there
yeah.
listening? Where's a real? Well, you know, I've always heard like doing things you enjoy, like a sport, or like a club sport,
Yeah.
or doing a different hobby. taking like an art class or I don't know, something like that.
Yep.
That's a really good place to meet guys.
Tough, right?
I feel like it's kind of hard to
tough.
meet people in our area.
It is.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
Because
I agree.
Like once it gets past like October, I'm like, I don't want to leave my house.
I'm not going outside. No.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I agree. So I don't know what to... it's so hard to know. And then there's like all the rules of dating that you have to think about. And then, then you got all those questions. Is he really flirting with me? Should I give him my number, or do I have to wait for him to give me his number? I'm like,
no, I think if you honestly like a guy, I've given guys my number before.
Yeah?
Yeah, when I was single. I think guys are actually really flattered to get
By
your
doing
number.
that? Depending on the guy.
Yeah, depending on the guy.
I mean, some guys like it, some guys don't. Some guys like to be the alpha male.
Yeah. I mean, it's also fun to be pursued, for sure.
It is.
Yeah. I'm literally drawing a blank as to where you can go meet a man.
See, I'm SOL. I'm going to be destitute and alone the rest of my life. It's so sad.
No, Tiffany, no. Don't say that. I don't know. I think it's fun being single, though. Like,
It is fun.
it is fun because you can be super selfish. And what I mean by that is you don't have to, like, for example, the holidays, you don't have to take into consideration someone else's entire, like, family's, like, holiday schedule. You can just hang out with your own family, your own friends. If you want to go away on a trip, you don't have to consult someone else about it.
You worry
besides,
about
like, your
yourself.
boss.
Yeah.
Like, you can do whatever the heck
I
you
like
want. You know?
However, I am a very thoughtful gift giver. Just throwing
Wink,
that
wink.
out there. Here, call me. No, I'm just kidding. No.
Call
So-
Tiffany, maybe. No.
Call me. Oh my God, have you ever done that? Oh my gosh, I wish. God, I should just one day. I'm gonna try that one day. I'm just gonna put my phone number out like a window and be like, "Call me, maybe," just to be stupid.
You'll get all sorts of
Uh-huh.
responses,
That'd be so
I'm
weird.
sure.
But if you guys have any ideas on flirting advice, dating advice, anything, go to our Facebook page.
Is there even, like, maybe even in the Finger Lakes specifically, like, a good...
I'm not doing about one of those
good-
speed dating things.
No,
I ain't
no,
about
no,
it.
no. That's not
Ain't
what I
about
was
it.
thinking. But just, like, a place where you know a lot of, like, young, hot, attractive men hang out who are
Ooh.
gainfully employed.
Gainfully, that's keyword. Gainfully. 2 words. Employed.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that are not gonna. What is the word? Screw you over.
I mean, there's always that chance.
There is gonna be that chance.
Yeah.
Ugh, man. Makes me sick. Oh, can I just tell you that creeping has gone to a whole new level?
Mm-hmm. I'm sure.
Well, I go to work this morning, and it's gone beyond Facebook and everything.
Oh, no.
So I go to work this morning, and one of my coworkers goes to me, "Do you want to dress Vanna White?" I'm like,
Wait, what?
That's exactly what that's exactly my. Oh my God, that was picture perfect. That's exactly what I did. I'm like, what are you
that's
talking
the most random
about?
question ever.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you talking about? He goes, "Do you want to dress Vanna White?" I said, "Not particularly." Apparently, there's a website you can go on to,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to bring it up right here.
Okay.
And you can go on. Vanna White is 54 years old, mind you.
She looks hot for her
For
age.
54 years old.
I think
But
Vanna White looks really good for her age.
welcome to Dress Up Vanna. 5,000 outfits on the
gosh.
show. And now it's turn to dress her up yourself. How weird is this? Who has the time to find this and want to do this? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's strange.
And it was a man that found it. That's why it was creepy to me. I'm like, so you want to do that with her? Because, oh, see, here we go. Changed her dress.
Oh.
All right, now we got to give her some
a sparkly number.
matching shoes.
A little high slit up the leg.
We'll put her in the background. There, she's ready for the red carpet.
Look at her.
She's sexy, right?
Wow.
But I mean, like, who, like, he goes to me, it's very useful for someone who is in, like, a class to learn about fashion. I said, this ain't about fashion. This is about taking a woman's clothes off and changing them and putting it into a skankier outfit every time I'm trying to get this. Here we go. Here, I mean, what 54-year-old woman should have
I wonder if Vanna knows about this.
a line this short? Look at how short that dress line is.
Dang.
I mean, granted, it's a picture. It's like it's not a real picture of her, but you could change her hair. Let's change it. Hold on. I gotta figure this out. Hold on. Oh, there we go. There it is.
Oh.
And then, bam. I mean,
Dang.
it takes a lot of effort to go through something like this. Like, personally, wait, hold
Let's
on.
put some jewelry on her. I'm kind of getting into this now.
Okay, hold on. Wait, what did I do? No, I gotta figure this out. Okay, let's find one that will look well with jewelry. Ooh, the sexy red number. How about it? You down for the red
Ooh,
number?
Oh, yeah.
Luckily, there's no cleavage. It's not getting that far.
Yeah.
All right, let's put that one.
Mm-hmm.
Dress. There we go. And does that hairstyle work for you? Sexy red pumps.
Nice.
Put her on the red carpet again. Bam. I mean, who has time for this? This is like,
Your coworker, apparently.
right? I'm like, okay. You know, I was like, I was like, okay, whatever you want to do.
This is kind of strange. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something for everyone out there.
It's just, there's something for everything on the internet.
It's so true.
And, you know, actually, speaking of creepers, sorry, Vanna, that we're busting on you right now, but the sheriff's office for Halloween night, they're going around doing that whole sex offender random show up thing.
Yeah, we talked about it last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's kind of scary to think about stuff like that. Like, creepers.
We just got real.
Got real serious.
Got
We went
real
off,
serious.
Get back on the soapbox. Creeper, like legit people who like in the area. It's hard to think. You never think it's in your back door.
Isn't there a database? Hang on.
There is. You
check
can
this
go to
on
the website. Yeah.
I want to check my home website
Hold on.
or check like where I live, see what's going on around
All
there.
right. You can go to the Seneca County.
Hang on. All right, I'll do this later, so I'm not looking at you guys the whole time. But
Like you can go to the law enforcement center's website for Seneca County, Ontario County. It'll it's right on the main website. It says sex offender management, and it'll give you a list of who is where and
yeah, because they have to register,
Yeah.
so they can't be within a certain distance of schools and playgrounds and all that stuff.
But like I got a release the other day of a registered sex offender that was not registered.
Oh yeah, and they have to let you know. They have to
Let you know where they are.
well, when they move into a neighborhood, isn't there some sort of announcement? I don't know if it's sent out by their probation
It might
officer
be mail,
or what it
might
is.
be,
Yeah.
something I don't know, but there's offender counts by county. All right, so
Let's see what Seneca County.
that's what I'm looking up right now. Risk level, there's 1, 2, 3, and P. And then there's a total. So level 1, there's 34. Level 2, there's 43. Level 3, there's 24. Level P, 0. So there's 101 just in Seneca County.
Wow.
Like, it's hard to think about that. Let's think about Ontario County. 76 in 1. 88 for level 2. 60 level 3. And 4 for P. I don't know what P is.
I don't know what P is either.
But 228 in all. It's insane to think about it. Like it gives you a count, and if you want to look up and see how many. Oh wait, here we go. Level 1 is low risk of repeat offense. 2 is moderate risk of repeat offense. 3 is high risk of repeat offense. And P is offender is registered, but risk of repeat offense has not been determined.
Oh, okay.
But you see, you also got to think about this as well. I get these a lot because I work in the newsroom.
Okay.
And what happens is kids are dating older boys. And if the parents don't like it, they can get them in trouble.
Yeah.
And I get a lot of 18 or 19-year-old was dating a 15-year-old. Now, that's kind of like a 21-year-old dating a 25, 26-year-old. It's not unacceptable.
After a certain age.
After a certain age. But, like, what is the limits? You know what I mean? Is it wrong for a 19-year-old to date a 15-year-old, 16-year-old?
I mean, I think it totally depends on the kid. I think
exactly.
Guys,
case-by-case
I mean,
basis.
boys are, like,
Not
much
as
more
mature.
immature, than girls are. But at the same time, there's a world of difference between, I think, a 19-year-old where they are in their life, they're in college, and a 15-year-old.
I agree.
They're just starting high school, really trying to figure out what being a teenager is really about. So I think there's a tremendous amount of maturity that happens between those ages.
Yep.
And when you're dating someone, say you're 15, you're dating a 19-year-old, I would think there'd be a lot of pressure on you to do some things that
you don't wanna
maybe
do.
exactly you don't want to do.
But kids are doing things like that younger and younger. I can't even tell you.
Excuse me.
Sorry. What you hear, like the different things that you hear nowadays with these kids and the way they talk. It astounds me.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that stuff until
Boys were icky when we were
yeah.
little.
Well, think about where we grew up, though, okay?
I know. We were probably
Slim
little
pickings.
sheltered.
Slim pickings, only because every guy we went to school with,
it was like your brother.
Like your brother,
Yeah.
exactly. And I'm like, you didn't date? No.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
We went to a small school. We graduated with 32 kids.
You know, I never dated anyone from
Romulus.
except my boyfriend now. And we did go to high school with each other, but we didn't start dating until, like,
when you were much more mature, though.
years later. Yeah.
And, I did date somebody from Romulus. I dated Kyle.
Kyle.
In 8th grade. K.
You're going to have to tell me later. It's not ringing a bell.
Oh,
okay. Okay.
When we were 7th or 8th grade.
Yeah.
And it was one of those,
it's
ooh,
like
I'll
you're
hold
dating.
your hand,
Yeah,
maybe you hold my hand.
Like,
There's
we'll
never,
go to
like,
the dance
serious
together.
dating.
Yeah.
And I dated a guy from another school once. Like, I tried dating. It didn't work out. But
Well, where do you think a lot of this stems from? Honestly, I think a lot of it comes from what they see in the media.
yeah.
I mean, that might be a bit of a blanket statement, say, oh, it's the media.
It's
I mean,
not always.
a lot of it has to do with the parents, too.
Yep. I agree.
But young girls see, what's put out there, and they feel, in order to feel valued and attractive, they have to act or be a certain way, where they're compromising their own values.
Yep.
And that's not healthy. And it leads to abusive relationships.
I can tell you.
And doing things you don't want to do and feeling pressured.
I am very proud of the fact that I was 20. I was 20.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Before it happened for me.
We are in a sharing mood tonight, folks.
I don't know if that's TMI, but I'm very proud. I'll tell everybody. I'll tell everybody. I was 20 years old. I waited until I was ready, and that was when I was 20. And that was after nearly a year of being in a relationship.
Yeah.
It was almost a year.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure you were safe.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I feel like if you wait until if you're ready to have sex, you're ready to have a kid. I really do believe that. I mean, you have to be prepared for that. And I was like, I am not ready to have no babies. Can you imagine bringing them home? Like, my biggest thing was my dad. Oh my word. Oh, my word. You know my dad.
Can you imagine if I came home pregnant? Oh my God. My parents would have.
Yes.
That would have been bad. But anyways, I think, well, in a way, it's almost glamorized now a little bit with, like, 16 and pregnant.
Yeah.
Think about that.
But they say it's a less, like, there's a positive and a negative stigma to it, I think. And,
yeah.
I mean, I don't like the show, like, they pay these girls, and these girls are, celebrified for a moment.
Yeah, 15 minutes of fame.
15 minutes of fame. And it's gonna be all over after this next season, and then they're gonna be like, what do I do for money now?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you got one of the teen moms. Of course, it's in the newspaper, but not in the newspaper, but in
tabloids.
Yeah. She got a nose job, a chin job, her breast done, and she's still a teenager.
Was that the one who?
Her name's Farrah.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the brunette who has a crazy, crazy mom. Mm-hmm. Who, they punched
fight
each
all
other
the
or something.
time,
Yeah.
And then, like, it's glorifying a horrible, horrible part of our society. Like, you have 3 of them who are jailbirds in jail all the time.
Mm-hmm.
The one is, Macy's a good mom. She has drama with her
baby daddy.
But, I mean, like, at their age, like, they're still young, they're still going to fight.
Probably
like they're
comes
young.
with the territory.
It comes with the territory.
Yeah.
And then you have one who's married and divorced, and I mean, it's just, I don't know.
What happened to being a kid?
Yes.
What happened
enjoying it?
You know,
and that's a
it
big
goes
thing.
by so fast. It really does.
I tried to tell my girls that. I said, just live. Like, don't do anything stupid. I go over in my pre-season meeting about the social media thing too. By the way.
That's good.
It's just insane how everything has changed so much since we were teenagers.
Yeah.
I didn't even have my first drink until the summer after I graduated, and
I was just gonna say, our class though, I feel
so
like we
good.
weren't
We were
part.
such goody
We were
two-shoes.
goody.
It's
We were good little
disgusting.
angels. Now
It was disgusting. We were goody two-shoes.
I know our class. I think in particular, we were pretty good.
Yeah. I was a demon when I was in 8th grade, though. I was a bad kid.
Were you?
Oh my! I was so rebellious.
Did you get sent to the principal's office?
I did. I got in trouble for a big thing that we did. We were bullying.
Oh no!
But we were being bullied back.
Uh-huh.
But we were retaliating.
Mm-hmm.
We were being stupid and young little kids. I mean, we learned our lesson. But it was myself, Aaron, Raina, Justin, Tommy.
Oh my
5
god!
We got in trouble. Oh man!
This probably makes no sense to any of you guys.
Sorry.
Like, who are they talking about? I don't know these people.
But
We're just reminiscing.
I was a little. When I was in 8th grade.
I never got sent to the principal's office, but my mom also worked at.
That adds
at
a
the
lot
school.
to it.
I had to be.
A lot to it.
I remember one time, you know how they have like the parent-student conferences or whatever, teacher conferences, and one of them said to my mom, she acts like her parent is in the room. Which she literally was.
Pretty much. Pretty much was.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Yeah. My mom actually a couple years ago admitted to me that she's like, Amanda, you were such a good teenager. I'm like, thank you. I know.
About time.
I'm like, I know. No.
My mom has told, Melody has told me that a few times that like she never had the problems. Like my brother was a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
But, I was pretty well behaved because I didn't want to get in trouble. Like sports were my life, and they knew if I did something bad, they're taking that away. You know what I mean? But let's see, what do we got coming up next week?
Next week, I want to try to get the Finger Lakes grapeseed oil. I'm pretty sure they're going to come on next week.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have heard of this yet, but they've only been around for like a little while. But
but we're
gonna get them on.
We're gonna bring them in, and
yeah, it's gonna be good fun.
We're gonna have some fun, and I'll bring in wine next week. I've been kind of slacking.
We haven't had wine in a long time.
So I'm gonna bring. I had to have coffee because it coats my throat, makes it feel better. I figured wine would not be a good thing.
Yeah.
But we'll see you guys all next week.
Bye, guys.
Again, 6 to 7.
Stay safe tonight.
Yes. Happy Halloween.